right into the next topic, talking about some boxing. Of course, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao fighting May 2nd, this Saturday, at the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Focused.
Everybody's focused. Everybody's ready to go. You know, Pacquiao's happy. I love his. He has a couple commercials right now in Foot Locker that are really funny. Where he's like, "He's going to fight me. He's going to fight me." He's like, "Ooh!" He's really silly. He's a lovable guy. He's a likable guy. Mayweather, he's not as likable, but he's one of those guys like you have to respect just because of how talented he is. I think it's going to be great. Manny's going to bring his power.
Yeah.
Mayweather's going to bring his intelligence and his
Fight of the century.
Fight of the century. Maybe the last great fight we will ever see. Who knows? Hopefully
It's gonna be a long time till we
boxing
get another good
continues.
one.
That's like one of the old sports. I mean, it's like baseball, boxing,
Exactly.
American pastimes right there. Both fighters are now in Vegas. They had the big press conference yesterday. Again, Mayweather in the same form, very subdued this time.
Yeah.
Very subdued.
I don't know if this is, I'm not saying he's turning over a new leaf, but
I think it has to do with
nonetheless-
maybe age.
Well, it could be age. It could be the fact that this is probably one of the bigger fights, if not maybe the biggest fight of his career, because of the fact that where these guys are in their career, a couple of the biggest fighters of their era, the fight that people have wanted for years. He can't go in there with a stupid grin on his face and not taking it seriously.
Right.
This is big. It's big money too. So yeah, I can see that.
I know Floyd normally, I think this time towards the end of his training camp, he does like a barbecue and like an appreciation party for just all the people that have supported him and everything. And he actually didn't do it this time. He's for the first time ever he's actually canceled. Yeah, he said this is the most important fight. He doesn't want any distractions.
Yeah.
So he's focused. But Pacquiao, of course, the numbers are in Mayweather's favor, but everybody in their heart, I think, wants Pacquiao to win. Believes him because Pacquiao is way more aggressive. Mayweather's more defensive fighter. So those going to, I guess, we'll see who the better fighter is.
I think that also contributes to the fact that not many people like Mayweather's personality. No. Plus the fact that a lot of people like to root for the underdog, which Pacquiao technically should be. He would be. He is. So I think that's part of it. I mean, who doesn't like to watch a good upset? You know what I mean? I do. I just want a good fight.
Yeah.
I think Mayweather's going to win. I'd like to see Pacquiao pull off an upset, but I want a good fight. That's all I want.
Now, what's interesting is we now know the undercard, which, again, no one's talking about the undercard. The undercard, of course, you get a UFC fight, you get a boxing bout, you get at least 4 or 5 fights before the big one.
Yeah.
Hey, you're paying, especially for this fight, you're paying $100. You want to get a couple fights. This is one of the smaller undercards they've ever had. It's only 2 fights. There's 2 fights in the undercard. The fight starts 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The main fight's probably going to start around 8:20 Pacific Standard Time. So it's interesting to see that they're only doing 2 fights. They really want to get. So that means it's going to be dragged out.
You better believe
those
it.
fights are going to be 3-4 hours.
They're going to be
drag it out.
so
many
many
specials.
promos. Yeah, absolutely.
Player interviews.
Absolutely. That'll be the time when I'll be mingling with other guys.
Yeah, that's the time. You're going to have a party, have people over, have some drinks, have some snacks. But it's just
Yeah.
funny because you're already paying $100 for the fight. How much more hype? It's not like you're going to like turn it off. You're like, you know what? I'm not watching.
I've lost
this.
interest.
You already
I've
paid
lost
your $100. That TV is staying on the whole time. You're going to record, they're going to DVR that, rewatch it again. You're going to make sure you get your $100 worth. That's going to be fun. May 2nd, stay tuned. Huge sporting weekend.